All right, let's party.
Hip hop?
Why are you doing this to me? Literally, why are you doing this to me? And you know why he said that? And I'm not even trying to like just extrapolate content out of a sentence or whatever. It's because in this day and age, like interviews, podcasts, everything is clippable. Like you'd have to be a real snake to record the radio when you knew a person was coming on to do an interview or whatever. They usually run the segment over and usually hear about it from your friends. Yo, did you hear what he said on the radio yesterday with the Cat Williams thing? Not as a clip on every website of just a 5 second fragment of whatever he might have said. And people going either go look for the real one, which they already are doing. We can see the proof of that. Or they're going to take it at face value and draw conclusions from it. Once you bring somebody's name into the realm of conversation in this day and age, which again could go all the way from 2000, let's say, I'm going to go Blackberries, maybe a little sidekicks. So we say 2005, 2006, PSP, internet was popping. You could record stuff, you know? Unregistered hypercam DOS. Like we were there. Anyway, once you start bringing people's names into the conversation, it gets to a point where now everybody is asking you. We're not asking you specifically about that person. Matter of fact, why do I even? Because black people have like dealt with this for so long that we make jokes about it now. Like
With
this,
the both of you being at the top of your fields, I have to ask, like, what's your take on the whole pronoun situation that's going on right now?
they not trying to get an answer out of you. They trying to get a moment out of you.
You said the whole pronoun situation?
Yes, sir.
I mean, movies got a lot of takes, you know what I'm saying? Songs got a lot of takes, and that's how you make them.
Right. I guess more specifically, I'm asking about, the whole gender role thing.
I mean, gender roles gonna do what gender roles do.
Every
that's
time.
facts.
Of course. You know what? I'm more specifically talking about, like, how many genders do you think there should be, like, realistically?
Literally setting him up so bad. How many genders do you think there should be? That's not a real question. And if I dodge that question, if I send that question off the deep end, you got me. The problem with me, and this is where my chat on Twitch, because I know you're watching this on YouTube because I'm recording this right now. My chat on YouTube. Sorry, my chat can tell me when I'm lying. You see me on panels, skip the question and say, why'd you ask it like that? Oh, who cares? We're just trying to, create a No. I'm just wondering. What do you mean by that? You remember in my season 2 intro for YouTube Frogs, go to season 2 opener. I literally had a slot where I was talking to Destiny, Hake, all of them people during the hippy dippy recruitment or whatever. And I immediately said, it's funny that we can claim that this isn't important. But if it wasn't important, would we be able to extrapolate so much conversation out of it? It may not be the center of the universe, but it surely is the center of ours because we claim like we don't give a fuck. And then we give so much of a fuck that we spend days making content about it and days trying to pull out the greatest meanings from it and who's right. The golden question is the best shield to these idiotic setups. Like, you're not hitting me with the layup. Bro, you remember when Kobe got the ball faked at his face and I know you're not going to cause a foul a minute into a game that you're losing. Maybe even 20 seconds into a game that you're losing. You're not gonna cause the foul at 20 seconds with us having the lead. That'd be dumb. A tech right now would be crazy. So of course you're not gonna do nothing. I'm not pussy because you physically and by the rules of the game can't do anything.
Like, how many genders do you think there should be, like, realistically, ballpark estimation?
You said ballpark?
Yeah.
I mean, you play baseball.
Like baseball at a ballpark.
You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna play inside? Might break a window.
Might break a window.
Sports is an interesting topic, Like, say I said I was a woman. Should I be able to play in the NBA just because I say I'm a woman all of a sudden?
Now, I know that we are we are so far away from the point of the Mos Def thing. And if you're watching this right now, you're probably like, yo, get back to the video. I promise you the setup I'm about to give you for how he answers that question, because I haven't seen it. This is raw reaction shit. I don't do that fake ass, I saw it yesterday and I'm just telling you my feelings about it today. Nah, you get the real me. Or I could just clip this out of the edit. I'm so dumb. I be forgetting I can edit this. I be forgetting I can edit things. I don't even have to worry about this. Anyway, people say this all the time. If I just decide to be a woman, should I be able to like do whatever women do? The question is, how long are you going to stick with that? Are you saying you're only a woman like for the point of entering the game and then out of it you're not? That doesn't work. By your logic, it doesn't work. You're not transitioning. You're just claiming that you are. for the purpose of the game. You're creating a scenario in which you can be a woman for an isolated period of time. Now, throwing this out the way, depending on if I keep this in the edit or not, with a massive caveat following that. Exactly. Like, commit. Commit then. Commit then, is the point I'm trying to make at. And these are why people ask these type of questions. This is why Mos Def got like nervous, because it's like, oh God, because if I don't say the right thing, then they're gonna pull that out, and then I'm gonna hear it. Drake right now going through like 1,000 most definitely bars before he hits the perfect one. Like, come on.
I mean, really, it's like what Drake said.
No shot. I'm just watching Drake shit today. Well, isn't it lovely? What's that song? Dun, 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 dun.
You know what I'm saying? All this capital is like I left the caps lock
Caps
on.
lock on.
Jodeci freestyle.
Right now.
So you agree with what Drake has to say?
I mean, I don't listen to Drake no more.
Oh, okay. Well, what's your take on the police brutality? Like, do you think America's going in the right direction?
Direction?
Yeah.
To the left, to the left, to the left. Irreplaceable.
Replaceable. Song by Beyonce.
Yeah, we still listen to that. We listen to that on the way over here.
Oh, okay. So do you agree with what Beyonce has to say about this?
I mean, to be
What do you mean by that? Tell me what she said by it.
honest, Beyonce is one of the top 5 singers. But I don't watch her interviews.
Same.
Well, what would you guys think if your dad just came out and said, I'm attracted to other males? Like, what would you guys think about that?
Okay, that's an easy question to answer.
I'll take that silence as an answer. We got him, guys. All right, thank you guys for watching. Get him out of that podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your silence as an answer.
We got him, guys. All right, thank you guys for watching. Get him out.
Pool head ass.
Drake is pop to me, in the sense like if I was in Target in Houston and I heard a Drake song, it feels like a lot of his music is compatible with
Mole culture.
shopping.
I literally went for 30 minutes talking about this. That's what he makes music for. So it could get bought and played on loop on Spotify's and Targets all across America. Then he'll come out and say, thank you for 1 billion streams in 2 months. Mole rat culture, they wasn't there for Tyler with the green hat. They ain't ready for the Wang set. And I hate that like people are gonna extrapolate that like that is what it is for the skateboarders.
Commercial music.
Or it's
Commercial music, yeah.
shopping with an edge in certain instances.
Fair. I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
See, and then you say, I like Drake's music, but I understand exactly what you're saying. You are still listening to Mole music. Stop pretending that EXO Tour Life wasn't like a form of the beginning of Mole music. You know what ushered in the Mole era? This song right here. And I have to play it really low because I don't feel like editing this shit out. That killed. This song killed off any potential past it for anything else to come out that had anything to do with anything that wasn't pay attention to me. Do you know why? Because all of his performances after that were terrible, which ushered in this right at the crux of COVID. People ain't coming out to shows. What are you making music for?
Of course, I mean,
Once that song dropped and the performance didn't match up, people were like, wait a minute. Why are we writing music all the time for these live crowds to repeat and get... What are you doing here? Whoa, bro, was you drinking water? My man... Yeah, it's water. He loves the new fountain. Okay, so you hydrated. That's what it is.
It's commercial, entertaining, fun, good, formulaic music.
Good boy.
Likable music, yeah.
It's likable.
But is it... I'm going to leave you alone. We're going to move on.
Woo! So many products.
So many SKUs.
So many SKUs.
SKUs.
Look at all these SKUs.
That was a good one.
So many products.
So much merchandising. So many barcodes.
I love this mall. Look at this place. I mean, look at this place. They have everything. Everything's here. They have everything here. This is great. This is a new Drake. You hear it? It's great.
Oh man, he beat me to it. I'm so glad I held off on watching this. Oh, he beat me to it. Literally. It is to make you feel good about being outside in a place where all you can do is commerce. Like, that is it. And that's okay. My thing is, why are we still listening to Drake when there's like 70 new niggas doing what he does at a higher level or better? Like, we're literally keeping this dude in the spot knowing he was mega cornball creep. Because you can't escape the malls. You think Target care about the language that he's used? You think Target care about what he done? He went to school just like I did to speak the language. Yes, you can be terminated in an instant. Like, they don't care. We're keeping this dude in the spot because he doesn't have to perform live. Simple as that. He could sell his music off to Target, Walmart, Rite Aid, Dwayne Reed, CVS, and like Dollar Tree, and it's game over. Chipotle, McDonald's, game over. You don't have to buy a ticket. You don't got to stream an album. Frank Ocean fans, now what's up? Exactly. Matter of fact, exactly. What happened after Orange? But you can't call me the internet's busiest music nerd.
Okay. What happens when this thing collapses?
Oh my fucking God, he literally asked the question I just spent 5 minutes trying to discuss.
What happens when the columns start buckling? Are we not in some early stage of that at this present hour? Are we seeing?
Have we not made this joke before? Did I not write this out in a title on a stream one time? Paradigm Thany Fantan Shifteno. Or I think it was like, oh no, it was Panthony Shiftano. That's what it was. It was Panthony, or it was like Paranthony, that's what it was, Paranthony Shiftano, yes! Oh man, if you go to Discord, if I was posted during the Discord days, it should still be there. Oh man, but yeah, the politics ending. What happens when the
start buckling?
buckling?
Are we not in some early stage of that at this present hour? Are we seeing like the collapse of the empire? Buying and selling, where's the message that I can use?
Right.
You know, what's in it for your audience apart from like banging the palm?
Dog, okay, so I've definitely talked long enough. I'm definitely keeping all of those segments in there. To just have a beautiful ending to this, as far as my reaction. This is what I mean. What happens when, like, there's no need to consume music? Yeah, sure, you're gonna bump your albums, and like we said earlier, there's 70 new niggas doing what he does better. But you won't, he's outside of your orbit. You can't stop listening to him if you tried now. Oh, but that's the same as radio music and this. You got a car? Stop lying. You listening to Spotify. You listening to Apple Music. And for some of you little rich nerds, you got your little YouTube Premium, your little Tidal, your little Bandcamp. You already chose not to support him. He's still bigger than your favorite. Why is that? Who's listening to his music? Everyone is. Whether you think you're not listening to it, whether you go to a girl's crib and you put on a little playlist or something, it'll find a way there. Your favorite artist could never, unless you fully invest in an artist. Which brings me to a point I was about to make before I even started going on that direction. That's what I say about this audience. Yeah, I'm not popping, I'm not super popular, I don't got 20,000 motherfuckers, I'm not making a living wage off this, whatever. What is everybody else doing but banging the pom-poms? We're about to talk about this in the next segment. We're about to talk about Kai Cenat. Literally the embodiment of what Mos Def just said. But see, Def grew up where I grew up. My dad knew him. My dad fucked with all them people. What you gonna do when you call your moms and we pick up? This is what I was raised on, seeing the world as it needs to keep going forward. As you hit a wall in which commercialism can take over the artistic aspect, you yourself don't even realize it, but the things you produce, the way you speak, the fashion trade, you're not even deciding this anymore. You literally are being taught it subconsciously, and you feel it's novel when it happens to you. Sorry that the world gotta be explained to you like this, because it had to be explained to me like this. My chatter just said it perfectly. I'm gonna just end it on that. Interviewer, would you be a hip hop artist if the black empowerment message was gone? Lupe Fiasco. Fuck no. What was its purpose then? Did it serve some purpose for a limited amount of time until what? Black people were free? Who does Drake make music for? It's not for them niggas that's gotta deal with y'all woke up. Bro, you ain't whipped the pot right. The product is horrible. He ain't making music for these niggas, bro. That's why drill is like the thing now, and everybody's because it feels like just the littlest tiny bit of that's ours. Drake and the rest of them clown balls that used to rap, they don't rap no more. Yeah, they popping, they got their album sales, but I'm not going to a show. That could be for the girls or whatever. Or I'm gonna go to I forgot who it was that my partner went to went to go see, but she was like, "Oh, he didn't even remember half the lyrics. Why would I spend $400 on a ticket?" And it was a big artist. It was a huge artist. I think it was Drake. I think it was Drake. I'll ask her and find out. But anyway,